Assalamu alaikum, everybody. My name is Samantha Dixon. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. Or to the people that know me in person in real life, howdy. Today I wanted to do a video to talk to you guys, actually kind of go over a little bit what we talked about in my last video. And I wanted to talk about the responses that I got because it's kind of amazing. I just burped. I'm mad I didn't start recording like 3 minutes earlier though, because like the burp that I just did before I pressed the record button was like super gnarly. It was hilarious. Disappointed I didn't get it on tape. Anyways, also my nose ring is still on the lamb. For those of you who follow me on my other pages, I had posted a story with, you know, my nose ring is missing. Those darn masks be tugging on my stuff, and now it's gone again. So anywho's, back to the main topic at hand. We talked about social media, men inboxing women inappropriately. I talked about the fact that the majority of them, unfortunately, are Muslim men. I acknowledge the fact that that is not proper behavior according to Islam, and good Muslim men do not behave in that manner. And I really liked the responses that I got, because I honestly, and I'm sad to say that I expected anger. I expected a lot of men to, you know, like victim blame, like, oh, well, if you don't, which I did see one or two probably, but I saw wide range responses, guys. It was a lot of responses. There were a couple people that said, you know, like, oh, if you didn't make inappropriate jokes on Facebook, or if you didn't wear tight pants, you know, maybe these men wouldn't speak to you in this manner. No matter what I do, your actions come from you. You don't get to blame me. I don't blame anybody else for wearing tight pants, for cussing, or the fact that I like inappropriate jokes and I share them on my Facebook, because that's what my Facebook is for my dark humor and the things that I don't put on my YouTube channel, because it's not productive. It's shameful, and I love it. So there's that. But anywho, other than that, I got a lot of good men that were just like angry. They like, are you kidding me? Or I'm so sorry on behalf of all men. I apologize. Like, that's not even necessary. I don't blame all men. I don't blame all Muslim men. Each individual piece of crap that was in my inbox or any other woman's inbox being a predator, they need to apologize. They need to change. They need to do better. The fact that you guys are publicly speaking against it is enough. The fact that you're like, yeah, no, we don't play that. That's not cool. There was a couple guys that were like, where they're at? Why they messing with my sisters? What's up? Like, I love that so much. The genuine empathy that they had for their sisters, or women in general. Like, that's just so unacceptable. A lot of people are like, don't even give them your energy, the time of day. Just block them and delete it, move on, whatever. I am a comedian at heart, a little bit. So if I have the opportunity to troll, I'm going to do so. Thus, the reason you guys occasionally see some pretty entertaining screenshots of DMs I have, and I post that on my Facebook. Like I said, non-productive. It's not helping anybody. Sometimes I hope to get my point across, because I'll start off joking, you know, or whatever, but I do get very specific and direct. When it gets to the point where I'm screenshotting this stuff and I get actually angry and I'm not like joking or like sarcastic or whatever, I'm very direct and specific and explaining in grave detail. This is inappropriate. You are harassing me. I'm calling the cops. Like, that's actually a joke, but you get my point. And the fact that they still persist is unacceptable and it's inappropriate. There were some men that are taking it as far as, like, this one brother that I have on Facebook that I'm an admin in some of his Muslim groups on Facebook, and he's got this whole network going. It's honestly amazing, because he's connecting new Muslims, people looking to find a partner in life, you know what I'm saying? Just like different groups for different areas or different topics, you know, stuff like that. And he had brought up in one of the chats, or I think he may have inboxed me first, but he's one of the ones that I referenced before. I've had so many interactions with him directly, privately, never inappropriate, always respectful. That's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? So like, I appreciate him so much for that anyways. But he said that we should start a coalition to protect and support women, and more specifically the new Muslim women, the revert, convert, whichever word you prefer. I don't care enough to be upset about which one you like better. I know what you mean either way you use it. The intentions are everything, y'all. Don't fight about a word. There's a reason I said that, because I see a lot of comments about you guys being picky about it. But anywho's, see, I do see it. I just avoid confrontation unless I can make it funny. But yeah, so he said, let's form a coalition to protect and educate too our new Muslim women, because they need to know. A lot of people come to Islam, you see Islam is perfect. In the eyes of a Muslim, Islam is perfect. But when you're new, you forget that although Islam is perfect, Muslims are not. We are human beings. We are born imperfect by nature. We are capable of sin because we have free will. We do as we choose. So there lies imperfections. But new Muslims forget that. They assume if that's a Muslim, that has to be a good person. But realistically speaking, that's not always the case. And I hate to say that, but every group of people has good and bad people. There's a wide range. Nobody is the same. Everybody's different. That's the whole point of being individuals. You can't group a whole group of people together. Anyways, again, they have this misconception that Muslims are all going to be good people to them. And a lot of born Muslim men or Muslim men overseas will take advantage of a new Muslim woman in the United States because they think that they can tell them, like I have experienced personally, you know, you're Muslim and I'm Muslim, so I need a wife, so you have to marry me. And like, this is your duty, da 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 da. And some new Muslims don't necessarily know all the rules. Like the fact that you need to go through channels instead of directly randomly reaching out to a woman to pursue her for marriage and things like that. And there are some things, a lot of things, obvious things that are never acceptable to say to a woman you have never spoken to before, met in person, or are not married to, honestly, because that's some nasty bedroom stuff right there. Keep that to yourself, you hooligans. But we need to focus on the fact that they're being targeted. A lot of them for green cards, honestly. It's like a joke all over the United States. Like, you know, you'll see memes about it and stuff occasionally, but it's honestly a real thing. I see it all the time. And we do also have women that will convert, revert, whatever, because they pursue a relationship with a Muslim man and then they get to know him a little better. Of course, it's always rushed. It's always rushed. Everything goes so fast. They get married, she converts, it's a thing. And then very shortly into the relationship, he ends up screwing her over, taking advantage of her, some type of freaking scam. We need to make it so this doesn't keep happening to our sisters. We need to protect our sisters. So that was another point of this video. I wanted to acknowledge the amazing men that stand up against this behavior and that are helping us to change it. And I wanted to talk about the fact that we are going to be putting something together to make the changes necessary, because this can't keep happening. Women should not be grown out here and so damn vulnerable. My bad, little cuss word. I wanted to acknowledge that as well. Some of the comments, you know, were a little sassy because I said some cuss words, which I understand. I'm Muslim and it's not becoming for me to do that. It's, you know, it's not, I shouldn't be. But that's also my personality that I have decided and accepted for myself, that it's not going to change. I'm very expressive, especially with my vocabulary, and a lot of my favorite words happen to be cuss words. So It is what it is. You're just gonna have to get over it for real. But like I said, I try to censor myself as much as I can out of respect for you guys, because I don't want you to think that I'm just cussing at you for you to have to deal with it when you don't like it. I'm not. It's just genuinely me. I'm just being me. I'm never gonna fake it for you guys. It's this, you love me or you hate me, but it's the same Sam. It's always gonna be. So, but I did like the amount of people that were pretty amused at me cussing, and they liked it and they want me to cuss more. And a couple people said that I should just, you know, just say everything how I want to say it and then bleep out the cuss words, and that would be even more funny. And I'm low-key considering it because I like to make people laugh, and I like to laugh. Probably crack me up in the middle of a serious conversation, but maybe to lighten my mood and I could make some more sense. I'm burping up a storm. This is crazy. Gnarly burp before I started recording. Super disappointed you guys didn't get to see it. But let me see here. Yeah, I am satisfied to the fullest extent at the responses that I'm getting from you guys. And speaking of the inbox, because that was another part that I wanted to mention, because we talked about the, you know, the inappropriate messages, You know, after I put that video up, how many inbox messages do you guys think I got? I'm not gonna count. But I will say there were a couple pretty amazing ones, like this one in particular that I really appreciated. This gentleman, this brother, he basically was just like, you hit the nail on the head, da 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 da, you know, like, this is, I appreciate you, keep up the good work, you know. And he also like specifically was like, I don't expect a response and I totally respect, you know, whatever, so this will probably be my last message. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. Like, he was just so, he was such a gentleman, very respectful, and it made me feel freaking amazing. I love that message very much. And I actually, the reason that I brought this stupid other phone in here was because I was gonna read it to you guys, but I have to re-download the Messenger app and try to remember my password to be able to do that. So that's not actually gonna happen, but you get the gist. Thank you. If you're watching this, thank you. But yeah, so we have highlighted a problem in the Muslim community, and I need you guys to understand something. I'm not going to be quiet about problems in the Muslim community because I am afraid to make Islam look bad. Islam doesn't look bad. Muslims look bad. We need to fix the problem so we aren't bad. I don't give a shirt how we look, okay? It's how we are. Intentions are everything. How perception, we do our best to exemplify Islam. Prophet Muhammad, being a good person to yourself and others and the world, positive vibes, all that good low-key hippy-dippy stuff, for real. It's amazing. But people are occasionally distorting it and using it against others, taking advantage, wordplay, lack of knowledge. And we could easily get rid of these situations by sharing more information, make people more knowledgeable about the simple facts, and we can avoid so many problems or people being victimized a lot. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fix the problems. We're not gonna cover them up, pretend they don't exist, let them get worse. That's not caring. I'm not a not caring person. When I hear about something, especially my sisters, you got me messed up if you think I'm gonna sit here and let other women deal with what I deal with. I deal with it because I put myself in front of people to be seen, and of course they're gonna wanna respond, and of course the weirdos are gonna come out. But I'm weirder, and I'm crazy. So like, what up, bro? I do this for a reason. I'm front lines for my sisters. Send me your weird shirt, and I'm gonna troll you to death. And then we're gonna do other stuff to get rid of the predators because you guys are getting on my nerves. But yeah, this video is now 15 minutes long. I'm so sorry that I'm making them, it's like a gosh darn interview at this point. So I hope you guys aren't losing your minds watching this too much, but I just really, I know I say this every video, but I appreciate you guys so much. When I bring controversial, and some people were like, I don't understand why it's controversial, like this is real stuff. It is. A lot of real stuff is controversial though. And when I bring this stuff to you guys, you listen and you respond and you want to do things to change things and share information and knowledge to wipe out misconceptions. I'm getting super ranty and corny now. I love it. I love it. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Keep up the good work, because what I'm doing is nothing compared to you guys fueling my fire for some more. I'm hype. I love it. Please like and subscribe if you have not. Hit the notification button so that way you can be notified when I post new videos. Here, we got things to talk about. I'm here, we're talking, so you'll be seeing me again very soon. If you like this video and you have some input, go ahead and put some comments down there, share it if you think your friends might be interested. I will never stop saying how much I love and appreciate you guys. That's all I got. Talk to you soon. Assalamu alaikum.